In a nearby village, a brilliant young man Muhammad had just completed his primary education. He heard a lot about the great universities of Nishapur, and soon decided to join one of them. The young man then set out on a journey to the city of his dreams. Muhammad had a strong love for knowledge. He soon became a favorite student of his teachers. To memorize his lessons, he started to write down everything they taught him. He soon became the best student in his university. After a few years of stay in Nishapur, Muhammad once decided to go home. He packed his belongings in his travel bag. In a safe section of his bag, he carefully put his notes. They were his dearest possessions. The next day, he joined a large caravan traveling to his village. Soon he was to meet something that would change his life forever. The caravan was huge. It was led by a group of wealthy merchants returning from a business trip. Muhammad felt happy during the journey. By sunset, the caravan left the city of Nishapur behind. Soon, they reached the mountains of Khorasan. For 3 days they traveled through the empty desert. Then they slowly moved into a lonely area. Muhammad checked his bag once again. "Praise be to God, my notes are safe," he said to himself. Suddenly, at a distance, a group of swordsmen appeared. In a few minutes, they were rushing towards the caravan at full speed. It was clear they wanted to steal the money and gold from the merchants. Highway robbers. The large caravan suddenly panicked. But the robber gang was very well prepared. They surrounded the merchants and fought their guards. Muhammad found himself caught in the chaos. Soon they started snatching the money and gold carried by the merchants. Then, one of the robbers ordered everyone in the caravan to drop their travel bags on the ground. The gang then started collecting them, searching for valuables. Like others with him, Muhammad too was worried. But his money didn't concern him. It was his bundles of study notes in his bag that worried him. He could not think of losing everything he painfully wrote down in all his classes. But why would they want my notes anyway? He thought. After all, what use are these notes to a gang of highway robbers? But a robber soon snatched his bag away from him. Muhammad, though, was not going to give it up. He was determined to have it back, at any cost. Without a second thought, he walked up to the gang leader. "Oh, leader of thieves, I have got a bundle of notes on my travel bag. It will not be of any use for you. But for me, it's the most valuable thing in the world. Please return them to me. You may keep for yourself everything else in the bag." That gang leader was completely surprised. This young man surely had a lot of courage. But this is a strange request, he thought. "Bring his bag," he ordered his men in a loud voice. All they could see was bundles of paper full of handwritten notes. "What are these? What do you need this for?" The gang leader was curious. "These pages contain all the knowledge I have attained over the years," Muhammad calmly replied. "If I lose them, all my years of labor will be in vain." "Young man, is all your knowledge just on these pages? If losing the pages can make you ignorant, of what use is your knowledge?" mocked the gang leader. His men laughed for their master. Muhammad received his notes back. With great trouble, he reached his village. But the incident had a deep impact on him. "Of what use is of your knowledge?" The casual remark from the robber echoed in his mind over and over. Soon he began to think deeper on the concept of knowledge. In the next few months, he went through his notes from Nishapur once more. But this time he read them all in a new light. And he soon understood the deeper meaning of knowledge. Progress in learning is not just about gathering information and making notes. It is necessary to learn things and then think over it. We should then push for new thoughts, and discover new ideas. Then make our own deeper level of understanding and judgment, he realized. The young man grew up to be one of the most respected scholars of Islam, famously known as Imam Ghazali. His originality of thought made deep impact on Islamic civilization. It also influenced thinkers in the Western world. He is considered to be among the greatest genius minds of human history.